Hello there again, this is Alex Lorenz with WinCentral, and I have with me now Jeff Cabral with WinCentral. I've been here today on Town Day 2010 and have been conducting, with WinCam's help, a number of community interviews. I've been talking to local organizations and businesses about their connections and what they do in Winchester, what's important and interesting about them, and I thought maybe we can also highlight WinCentral here for a few minutes, so that's why I've invited Jeff. Jeff is part of the board of directors of WinCentral, and maybe Jeff, you can explain to us what WinCentral actually is.
Sure. I look at WinCentral as being a communication piece, an informational center to let people know what's going on around in town, not only at the business level and the nonprofit level, but as well as just discussions. I think it's very important to keep the community in tune on what's going on, and the minute Alex and I talked and chat, and one of the Sustainable Winchester meetings in 2009, he was talking about it, and Alex put his foot down and said, let's get something started. Let's really keep information out there to the public and let them know what businesses are in town, what nonprofit organizations are in town, and what information can be shared in the community. And I said, let's do it.
Cool. And the rest is history. So that was in October 2009.
As a launch.
So that's when WinCentral launched. Since then, organizations have become members, businesses, residents. Do we have any numbers on how many organizations, businesses are members of the organization?
I think by last record, I think we were close to, if not 125 business and nonprofit organizations have joined WinCentral. Correct me if I'm wrong, Alex, I think for anything over 100, close to 1,000 registered users is what I last heard, and I think it's going strong. I'm trying to break it out to people in my neighborhood. I'm sure Alex is doing the same, and the minute you bring it to a person who owns a business in town and live in town, it's more of an outreach on their part to get their name out there, and I think things are going great.
So what sort of tools does WinCentral have? What sort of things does it do? It's publishing a town calendar, right? How
Sure.
many of those? That's monthly?
Yep, monthly town calendar. We actually do 2,000 a month. Those calendars are actually all printed by lithograph in town, and they're available at area businesses in town for the likes of the Greek Grill, Joe's Main Street Pizza, 6 Cities Video, Wine Country, Winchester Wine and Spirits, and people can actually just find out by picking up a calendar of what's going on in town, and as well as a great domino effect into what we have online. It just, for the amount of events that we have, it just balloons to so much more things, and what's happening in town, it's phenomenal. So we're doing fantastic.
Yeah. So I believe the online calendar lists on average every month about 200 events here in Winchester.
Easily.
So that was a surprise to us too when we started this. The print calendar, I think, can only fit about 120, 130 events. As you said, there's, I think, 700 member families registered as members, and on the website we registered a maximum of 1,800 unique household hits from Winchester per day. That maximum number was hit just a few weeks ago during the water main break down in Westwood, I believe it was, when WinCentral was sort of the first place for people to find out what's actually going on with the water, which part of Winchester can have the water, which part cannot drink the water, and so forth. So I think those were some great successes recently, yeah.
Absolutely.